Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy is 21 nautical miles east of Cherbourg Maupertus at 32,000 feet, requesting flight following to Paris Charles. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, say intention. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy is 25 nautical miles east of Cherbourg Maupertus at 32,000 feet, requesting radar vectors to Paris Charles. China Southern 265 Charlie November Super is 2 nautical miles northeast of Bienne-Sevoque. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, proceed on course. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, expect vectors, roger. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy. Cathay 152 is 19 nautical miles south of Dienland at 23.
Paris Center, American 626, with you at 7,000.
Paris Center, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, with you at 32,000. Shuttle 337, say intention. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, radar contact.
Paris Center, American 6.
Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, requesting descent via Luki 9 Delta arrival. American 626, continuous files, expect the visual approach runway 9 left at London Heathrow.
Roger, American 626.
China Southern 265 Charlie November Super is 5 nautical miles southeast of Lamure at 3,000 feet, requesting visual approach runway 8 left at Paris Charles. China Southern 265 Charlie November Super, continuous files, expect the visual approach runway 8 left at Paris Charles. Roger, China Southern 265 Charlie November Super. Cathay 152, expect vectors to Paris Charles. Roger, Cathay 152. Air China 004 Heavy, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Paris Center on 127.0. Paris Center, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, with you at 30,700. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, radar contact. Thank you, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy. China Southern 265 Charlie November Super is 8 nautical miles east of Lamure at 3,000 feet, requesting radar vectors to Paris Charles. Shuttle 337, requesting descent via Viva 9 Whiskey arrival. Speedbird 601 Bravo Romeo. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, requesting descent via Luki 9 Delta arrival. Roger, China Southern 265 Charlie November Super. Shuttle 337, say approach request at destination. Stand by, Shuttle 337. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot, descending via Luki 9 Delta arrival. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy. Cathay 152, requesting descent via Viva 9 Whiskey arrival.
Air France 653 Super is 13 nautical miles southwest of Shoreham at 30,000 feet, requesting flight following to Paris Charles.
Cathay 152, proceed as requested. Descending via Viva 9 Whiskey arrival, Cathay 152. Air France 653 Super, proceed on course to Paris Charles.
Proceed on course, Air France 653 Super.
General 317 Heavy, you're in inactive airspace. Please contact Paris Center on 127.0.
Air France 653 Super, requesting descent to 9,500.
FedEx 789, you're in inactive airspace. Please contact Paris Center on 127.0.
Air France 653 Super, requesting descent to 10,000.
Speedbird 601 Bravo Romeo. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, requesting descent to flight level 210. Air France 0, Air France 0, Air France 0, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, stand by. Shuttle 337, requesting to divert to Paris Charles. Speedbird 601 Bravo Romeo, continue as filed. Expect the visual approach runway 8 left at Paris Charles. Roger, Speedbird 601 Bravo Romeo. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Paris Charles Tower on 120.9er. Paris Charles Tower, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy is 26 nautical miles to the west at 7,200 feet, inbound for landing. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, enter left base runway 9 left, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy. Shuttle 337, contact Paris Charles ground on 121.9er. Contacting Paris Charles ground on 121.9er, Shuttle 337. Air France 653 Super, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Paris Charles Tower on 120.9er. Air France 653 Super, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Paris Charles Tower on 120.9er. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, is on final runway 9 right, full stop. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, please double check runway assignment.
Paris Charles Tower, Air France 653 Super, inbound on the ILS runway 8 left.
Air France 653 Super, enter straight in runway 8 right.
Enter straight in runway 8 right, Air France 653 Super.
Air France 653 Super, thank you.
You're welcome, Air France 653 Super.
Air France 653 Super, please double check runway assignment.
Paris Charles Tower, Air France 65.
Air France 653 Super, wind 030 at 10, number 1, runway 8 right, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 8 right, Air France 653 Super. Paris Charles Tower, Air France 653 Super, inbound on the ILS runway 8 left.
Air France 653 Super, enter straight in runway 8 right. Air France 653 Super, thank you. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, turn base. Turning base, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy. Paris Charles Tower, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy is 18 nautical miles to the northwest at 2,900 feet, inbound for landing. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, continue inbound. Continuing inbound, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, request frequency change. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, frequency change approved. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, good day. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy is 8 nautical miles northwest of Persan-Beaumont at 5,100 feet, requesting flight following to Paris Charles. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, proceed on course to Paris Charles. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy is 7 nautical miles northeast of Pontoise-Cormettals at 5,100 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 9 right at Paris Charles. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, continue as filed. Expect the GPS approach runway 9 right at Paris Charles. Roger, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy. Attention all aircraft, Paris Center is only accepting ILS approaches at this time. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy is 4 nautical miles northeast of Pontoise-Cormettals at 4,500 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Paris Charles. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy. Roger, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy.
Paris Center, Speedbird 087, with you at 13,000. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, you're in an active airspace. Please contact De Gaulle approach on 121.15.
Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy is 2 nautical miles east of Pontoise-Cormettals at 4,300 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Paris Charles.
Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy.
Roger, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, you're in an active airspace. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, request frequency change.
Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy.
Contacting Paris Charles Tower on 120.9er, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy. Paris Charles Tower, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy is 18 nautical miles to the west at 4,200 feet, inbound for landing. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, enter straight in runway 9 left. Enter straight in runway 9 left, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, is on final runway 9 left, full stop. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, roger. Thank you, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy.
$2,500.
Paris Charles Tower, Easy 412, ready for departure at runway 9 right, departing straight out. Easy 412, line up and wait runway 9 right. Line up and wait runway 9 right, Easy 412. You're welcome, November 448 Zulu X-ray. Easy 412, wind 040 at Niner, runway 9 right, cleared for takeoff, fly runway heading until at or about 3000. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, wind 040 at Niner, number 1, cleared to land, runway 9 left, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy. Paris Charles Tower, Air France 807 is 25 nautical miles to the west at 12,000 feet, inbound for landing. Air France 807, enter straight in runway 9 left.
$1,000.
Enter straight in runway 9 left, Air France 807. Easy 412, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved Easy 412, good day. Air France 807, wind 040 is Niner, number 1, runway 9 left, clear to land. Number 1, clear to land, runway. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, contacting Paris Charles ground on 121.9er, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy. Paris Charles ground, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy, request taxi to parking. Japan Air 540, follow aircraft ahead. Wilco, Japan Air 540. Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot, hold short of runway 27 left, Air France 001 Alpha Foxtrot Heavy. Japan Air 540, request frequency change. Approaching runway 27 left.